Bam! It's time for a review. We're going to do something a little bit different today. McDonald's has these crossover TMNT Hello Kitty and Friends figures. And you know what, Old Bam? Old Bam was just a sucker. So he done went to that McDonald's and I bought like 7 boxes. I fed the whole family, you know I did. All right, but before we get started, old Flipper, he told me he would help me out. He would help me. He'd be on the team to find old Lego Hand Snake Eyes, who's still captured with Super 7 Scarlet. Man, it's been a long time. I don't know what's going on right now. I do have the address, but I don't really have a team to send out there. So I wonder what's going on with Flipper right now. Yes. Take all of these toys, these Hello Kitty and Friends Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys, and put them into the bus. They are going to be worth a fortune on eBay. Catcha, I want you to search the net. Find all of the McDonald's in a 10-mile radius from here that have these toys. Beep boop, beep boop, burp, beep boop, burp. Oh, it looks like my guests are here. Flipper, hello, I've heard so much about you. Ah, Fixer. Yes, didn't you just get roughed up by Robin? Well, it did appear that way. But look at us now, we are without injury. Oh yeah? Do you have what I want? Yeah, I do believe we have what you want. The codes, right here. There they are. Ah, yes. The codes to the ICBM missiles stolen from Cobra. I can sell these for a pretty penny. Not so fast. I believe you owe us payment. Yes. Catcha. Fetch the payment, please. Yes, there is your bag of money. Our transaction is complete. This time I do believe it is. Hey, didn't you make a promise to BAM reviews? Yes, I did. How am I going to pay him back? In a way that makes me the most money, of course. Take your money and get out of here. I have things to do. One last question before you go. What did you do about Robin? Well, it's quite interesting. What he took from us was a fake, of course. These are the real codes. Or your money back. Ha 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 ha. Excellent. So that fool took the wrong codes, the fake codes, back to the government facilities? That's right. All right, Flipper, our business here is done. Till next time, ta-ta. Poof. All right, Catcha. Interface those codes into your mainframe so that we can use them at a later time. The rest of the Claw Gang, I want you to go to every McDonald's within 10 miles from here and get the rest of these toys. We're gonna make a fortune on eBay. And we'll figure out how we shall repay BAM. Flipper always repays his debts. Or does he? Anyway, I'm sure things will be just fine. Alright, so here's the box from McDonald's. Here's what you're working with here. Kinda cool. You got Raphael on one side, you got Hello Kitty on the other. So there you go. It's a nice little crossover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hello Kitty and Friends. Here are all the other figures in the line. I really want these two right here because they look dark. They're kind of cool. Got on that side, you know, it's your standard kids meal fare type deal. I got some little game there if y'all want to play that. There you go. And the bottom, these were about $4 hairs a piece. You know, came with food, came with a toy. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna rip these things open and show you all what I got. Be right back. All right, now I have no idea about any of these characters, but this is what we're looking at here. Unfortunately, I got a bunch of dupes, but you know, it's whatever. Maybe I'll try and find a trading group or something. Oh, bam, try and do some trades. All right, here's the first one we got. We got Hello Kitty X Leonardo. So they took Hello Kitty and smashed it together with Leonardo. You want to play? There's the symbol. Yeah, all right, cool. Moving on. Not too bad. That's number 1 in the line. All right from the top here, we got My Melody Leonardo. I have no idea who Melody is, but this is number 5 in the line. All right. We got number 3 in the line. This is My Melody Donatello. Donatello just happens to be Bam's favorite turtle. You know what I'm saying? Favorite turtle. All right. Number 4 in the line, we got Hello Kitty X Raphael White. I don't understand why white matters, but I mean, I know this figure is white and whatnot, but is there other colors? And then the dupe we got is number 8. I don't know. This one seemed pretty common. The guy at the McDonald's, he tried to give me a bunch of these. I asked, he went back and I said, hey, could you replace these with other ones that we don't have yet? And he replaced as many as he could, but then, you know, they didn't have any more. I was stuck with 3 8s. So this is Hello Kitty X Raphael Green. Oh, I see now. You can get them in white version or green version. Interesting. And I don't seem to have any other colorful versions. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right, well, you know what Bam's going to do. There's no point in leaving these things in the packages. We're going to rip them out. Be right back. Bam. And here you go. Check them out. They're pretty cool. Let's look at Raphael. This is the green Raphael right here. Hello Kitty Raphael, I believe. I'm not going to remember any of these names. It don't matter. It's cool. It's like a little, you know, it's not an action figure per se. It's like a little, I don't know, keepsake, I guess you'd say. Like a little toy. Oh, he done fell over. He's pretty cool. I mean, the paint applications are pretty good. I mean, for a free toy. I mean, I think these McDonald's meals cost like $4.25, and you get this nice little collectible figurine in there. Not too shabby. Here's the white Leonardo. Got some weird, I don't know, bunny. Some bunny ears up there. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Here's the green Donatello, but he's got the bunny ears as well. These are neat, man. I'd like to collect them all. I think I only got 5 that were unique. But I think there's 12. Not quite sure. Here's the Raphael, the white Raphael. Pretty cool. And here's the green Leonardo. That's pretty cool. I like them. See, I got them lined up here next to my my vintage retro re-release turtles. Not too shabby. See old Donnie here. Now, these aren't the originals, but these are re-releases. And you know what? I don't care. It don't matter to me. You can see the date right there. It's, you know, it says, man, what does that say right there? Like 19 something or other. 1988. Hold on. Trying to look up this turtle's butt. I'm not sure. Yeah, it says 1988 there. I had to get my magnifying glass. There's a good shot at it right there. But these are re-releases. So, you know, I think Playmates, I think they re-released these things. They just kept the molds the exact same, including the stamp on the back. So let's do a little bit of a size comparison, you know what I'm saying? So this is a vintage, probably about 5 inches, 4 inches. And then here's what we got with one of these Hello Kitty Turtles, man. Hey, whatever company's doing this, Playmates, and whoever does Hello Kitty, you see this cat right here? Make one of these. Bam. And I got it. You know what I'm saying? I will buy that with some articulation. Just go ahead and do that real quick. Give me a line, like 4 of them. I'd like to see 4 of the green ones. You know, and then 4 of the white ones. I would buy them. Bam. Oh, Bam's a sucker. All right, on the other side, we've got Wizard Donnie over here. He's from one of the newer lines. This is one of my favorite figures I have in my collection right now. One of my favorite turtles. I bought this guy at a, I think it was like a yard sale, but it was more like a flea market type deal. And he was inside of a baggie, and he had all this stuff. And I think I paid up a little bit for him, like maybe like $15. But you know what? I like wizards and I like Donatello, so you know, I like it. He's pretty cool. He's a little bit taller. Let's line old Wizard Donnie up there. Let's get an actual Donatello. Get out of here, Raphael. Bam. Let's go with the old Hello Kitty, My Melody, whatever My Melody is, Donatello. There's a nice little size comparison for you. Some original Playmates turtles. Some of the later Playmates turtles. I think this is the Mirage. I'm not really sure. Go ahead and comment in the comments if you know a little bit better. Another one of my guys here. I really like this turtle line. I like collecting all the villains. I don't know. Bam seems to be a little bit of a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? I like collecting all of the villains. I don't care what line they're from. I just want all of the villains. And this is one, I think this guy was like Pulverizer or something. He's got this massive hammer. He's like a chef. This is one of the newer, more modern lines. Tales of the TMNT or something like that, I think. But, you know, I got him. I like him a lot. All right. So, yeah, not too shabby over here. All right. So, since this is an actual review, let's tee up a little bit of a rating. All right, so for these Hello Kitty TMNT crossover McDonald's toys, let's start with engineering and articulation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I think that's pretty much straightforward. These toys are cheap, inexpensive toys to put into a Happy Meal. And, you know, one of the reasons why I thumbs up it, you know, it's cool. Paint applications are good. There's no articulation. No engineering per se, except for the cool, you know, they're in cool poses and whatnot. I like that. Paint applications are good. I like that. But the thing that I found the most interesting about this particular toy line is that, look at this figure right here. This will appeal to boys and girls. And once I realized that, I was like, this is kind of ingenious, you know what I'm saying? You got the elements to appeal to the girls, and then you got the elements to appeal to the boys. I mean, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up on the old engineering articulation. Most definitely. All right, let's go with cost. Let's go with, you know, how much these things, affordability. That's definitely a thumbs up as well, man. I mean, these things are inexpensive. They're given away free with a meal. You get a meal, take your kid to McDonald's. This is the standard fare. You know, I recommend this for anyone. Get your kids involved in these things. They're really cool, man. And if you think about it, Playmates and whoever does Hello Kitty, you know, these are like a gateway. Like I said, take these figures, turn them into action figures. People will collect them. I will buy them right now. You know what I'm saying? I might wait for clearance, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to buy them bad boys. All right, moving right along. So overall, I think this is pretty straightforward. It's a thumbs up for me. This is a really neat collab they have going on here. I think it's got, you know, elements inside of it for boys and girls. It's kind of an ingenious, you know, matchup here. I'm probably going to try and go out there and get as many as I can. You know, I might try and do some trades since I have some dupes in the back. But, you know, other than that, I really like it. I think it's great, and it's, you know, it's a great entry point for kids into action figures, into you know, turtles, and you know, I guess Hello Kitty as well. So that's about it for this one. I just wanted to get on here real quick since I got these figures, and you know, go through them a little bit and show off some of my turtles. I haven't really done any turtle reviews on this channel. I think this is my first one for a BAM review, but I'm gonna have some turtles coming up. Especially coming up is, I'm really excited, Spooktober's coming up. That's right, old BAM, Spooktober. I'm going to show off some Halloween-themed action figures, so look out for that. All right, for this one, this has been a BAM review. I am BAM. I review toys on YouTube. Sometimes I like to say eBay for some reason. I don't know, it's just my brain. And, you know, I review all kinds of toys. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe Classified, Retro, Modern. I do hauls. You name it, BAM does it. But for this one, that's pretty much it. I'm BAM, and I'm out.